Okay, now the number one reason people do not recruit is because they don't believe their friends will succeed. Now this is very true. Ask me that my team recruiting, there are so many reasons. Are we together? There are so many what? Reasons. But there's one thing that no skill can ever teach. And that is what we call conviction. Can you say conviction? Can you say conviction? Okay. And I'm telling you things that are data driven. I'm giving you, this is data. Are we together? How come new people recruit more people than old people? How many of us have realized that? How many of us know that new people recruit more people than old people? If you believe it is true, put up your hand. If you say I'm lying, maybe I'm lying. Put up your hand straight and high. And by the way, it's opinion. How many of us think I'm lying? It's opinion. Huh? Now, it's true. Data shows, and I can even run for you. If I had someone who said I was lying, what I was going to do next Monday, I was going to come and I give you data. All new IBOs, people who recruited them, and which month had they joined. And I would run a lot of data and I show you graphs. Maybe I can even do it next Monday. Are we together? So now, new people recruit more than old people. As a matter of fact, the people in 3 and 30 are 3 months old and below, most of them. It's true. Are we together? Now, do you know why? It's because when a person is new, they are not driven by skill. They are driven by something very important. That is what? Conviction. For them, they have seen a new opportunity. They are very excited. Are we together? Oh, come and I've seen a business. Come and join, and what of you? The way they are talking, when they talk to their friends can really see it in their face that this person means what they are talking about. Now, when a person becomes older in the business, but they are not making money, you know what happens? The conviction does what? Dies. It's like having a boyfriend or girlfriend who is new all the time. Have you had lunch? How are you doing? Have you dressed? Have you breathed? Have you done what? Isn't it? But the older you stay with a person, okay. Then before you know it, nowadays I can even go outside. And I spent 3 days and Sharon has not called me. And I said, who do you think is taking care of me? Then she remembers, okay, the kids were disturbing me. What are you talking about? Are we together? But simply because the conviction is not there. The love has not reduced, but the conviction is not what? It diminishes over time. It's like when you have a new shoe. Are we together? How many of us have bought a new shoe before? Mama, you can't wait for morning. Sometimes you get insomnia. Are you together? You fail to sleep. Or you buy a new dress. Now, ladies, you make new hair. Are we together? Or new nails. When my wife makes new nails, she walks around in the house like this. But she only does it the first day. When the conviction is where? Is high. But how do you make sure that the conviction in your team remains high? This is what you're going to do. Conviction is what sells. So the moment you have people in your team who don't have that conviction, they cannot invite. They don't feel the energy. The moment you have people in your team who have conviction, everyone they see is a prospect. So a team that's not recruiting, it's not because they don't know the skill, it's not because they do not want, it's because the conviction has gone where? Down. Very important. I may ask you, how come when you are still new, everyone wherever you went, but now let's go for the wedding, we shall get prospects. But now let's go to church, we shall get people to join us. But now let's pass where there are many people, we shall get. Nowadays, you don't do that. The conviction is where? Is down. Now, the reason why people do not believe, why their conviction goes down, it's because themselves they are not succeeding. So they cannot invite their relatives anymore. They cannot invite their friends anymore. They cannot invite their classmates anymore because the conviction is not what? Is not there. Are we together? And we're going to discuss how to increase our own convictions. Now, people who are very good at selling eventually become very good at recruiting. There's also very interesting data that I'm seeing, and I'm going to ask you to run that data for me. It looks like, now, these people are not making 3 in 30. But it looks like the people who are making 100 CVs, 300 CVs, 200 CVs, some of them even those who are making 500 CVs, when the ones who are bringing one person to people, one person to people, one person to people, like the one who is selling is also the one who is doing what? Recruiting. I'm seeing that kind of pattern. It's because people who are very good at selling eventually become very good at recruiting because the money they are making from a strong customer base gives them a strong what? Conviction. Well, maybe not even the money. They could be making the money, but they win. Oh, let me buy omega-3 from you. Let me buy cholesterol from you. Let me buy hair skin from you. That win creates conviction in their what? In their minds. Are we together? Or the one who is recruiting always remains doing what? Recruiting, because they have conviction. The one who is selling remains selling because they have what? Conviction. Now the one who is not recruiting and the one who is not selling, the conviction does where? Dies. And that means that the continuity action also stops there. Now let us say, conviction, this is how the conviction cycle works. Number one, the profits from sales create conviction. Then number two, the conviction creates recruitment because they're excited, they are making money, or they are winning. Consequently, they feel that, everyone can do this. Now, the one who is not doing feels that, are you together? The conviction is not there. But the one who is winning, this is easy. Selling is easy. Recruiting is easy. Even me, I can bring a person. They have that what? Conviction. It's very important that people in your team gain that conviction. Then, the other one is that recruitment creates team volume. Of course, once they recruit, then the volume does where? Goes up. Because I've told you, there is a level of volume you cannot sell on. You cannot, for example, the other day, Jalia became a sapphire. You cannot become a sapphire alone. A sapphire needs how many points per month, Jalia? Is it 30,000? How much does a sapphire need? Pardon? 30,000. Yes. No one can create 30,000 volume alone. Not even the greatest of the greatest. I've not seen anyone of all these times who have sold, anyone creating volume of an emerald alone. People have created a volume of what? Of a platinum. That's the maximum I've seen. But to create volume of an emerald, I've not seen that one. So there must be recruitment happening in your business. The only recruitment I don't want is empty recruiting. Recruit people and they do nothing. And then you look for others. They do nothing. Then you look for others. They do nothing. Then you're wasting what? Time. You're not creating volume. You're creating numbers. Are we together? You have a very big genealogy, but no volume at all. Big genealogy, abantu mbayina nesikola sente. Sente teziva mu bantu, ziva mu volume gwe bakola ki? Gwe creating. That's where the money does what? Comes from. Lastly, conviction cycle. As the total volume grows, you earn ranks and then you earn more money. That one we call it the conviction what? Cycle. That's how it works. Now let us go to how to in your team. This is important. How do you create conviction in your team? Conviction is why people sell. Is why people create volumes. The reason why momentum is good in Uganda and maybe not so good in other countries is because there's a ripple effect of success. Are you together? People who are making money normally have conviction. Those not making money, they don't have what? Conviction. Now let us look at this. For a new person, for every new person in your team, Teach them how to sell immediately. Even if they just sell one product like this, that win is very important. Then, number 2, someone who is new, help them to get their money as fast as possible. In case they have earning maybe from the team commission, let them withdraw. I remember when I was building my network, I used to tell people that first thing, link your account to the system. Even if it's just like a 50K, let them earn it. They will save later. But let them do what? Earn it. There's no reason to keep money on the system. Let your new people earn their 30K, their 10K. Let them earn their first money. Then, when a person is new, do back-to-back one-on-ones with them. Can you say one-on-ones? One-on-ones are very, very important. We give you that magazine for a reason. That magazine, God use it. That magazine is important. Let people know how to do one-on-ones. So when they go home, are we together? They are doing one-on-ones for their neighbors. Their neighbors may not come for a public presentation. Are we together? Their neighbors, maybe their workmates also. So the others are only depending on the full-time business. We have downline who don't come here every day. And those ones is lost business because they are not doing one-on-ones. Why do we create a magazine? Why do we create a public presentation PowerPoint? But then also magazine alone, most of us were in the social media revolution or digital revolution. I believe that all of us have phones that can accommodate the PowerPoint. Am I right? I think we are even soon stopping to give out that magazine. It's not necessary anymore. Are we together? And we give you more products. That's fair? We give you more products in the kits instead of giving you those papers. Because on your phone, you can put this very PowerPoint and you teach someone. Am I right? Am I right? So one-on-ones can be done on people's phones. So if that's the choice in your team, make sure that one-on-ones are happening outside this office here. And people only come here for social proof, but one-on-ones are very important. The other one is that do so many presentations together. So many what? Presentations together. It increases their conviction. When there's activity, there's conviction. For example, if I have a new downline of mine, let me still use Sharon as an example. I've brought Sharon to the business, and then she's my new person. But then we are always presenting. We present. More people are promising. What happens? She feels good. She can invite more people because she has so many promises. Are we together? When there's activity, conviction is where? High. When there's no activity, conviction goes where? Down. People join our business when they are hot. But you take long to engage them. Cold. Are we together? So when a person is new, make sure you engage them with a lot of activity. Are we together? Or you may ask me, how come my team is not recruiting? Now, the solution is engage them with a lot of what? Activity. My team is not doing, engage them with a lot of what? Activity. Go and do a session on one-on-ones, and what of you? Do a small mini event somewhere. That simple activity is going to give them some kind of conviction in their what? In their minds, because conviction is what sells. No one has failed to recruit a person because they cannot talk, because they don't know what to say. What is lacking is what? Conviction. Conviction is important. That's why when you read a motivational book, after reading it, it increases your conviction. Then you go and act. You're like, maybe not going to be so well. That's why after church sermon, after motivational talk, you go and act. What is acting is not the fact that you learned a new skill. Conviction has done what? Gone up. So for you to increase your team's activity, increase their conviction. Very, very important. Then keep them busy. I can also add, keep them motivated. Are we together? That's why as a team leader, and all of us are team leaders. How many of us are team leaders? All of us. Are we together? Because you are leading others. You cannot afford not to be in sale. You cannot afford to be sluggish. You can't be the one who afford to come late. Because your people need a very strong conviction. They get their conviction from you. Sit with your downlines and in their moms, meeting after meetings, out together, especially. And make sure that your presence, it does something. It increases their conviction. Your absence reduces their conviction. Conviction is very, very, very important. Conviction comes from the word convince. Before you convince others, be convinced. Conviction is why people sell. People sell because when they make profit, they're like, it increases their conviction. When people use the products and they work for them, it increases their conviction. My wife, she's now a very, very, very good great seller of a product called Super Focus. Are we together? The reason was very simple. She, at one time there was someone who had autism. One of I think her nephews or something of the sort. Her sister is married in Mbarara. Their child has autism, and they tried Super Focus. The thing worked, like a kid settled and was now even more. Basically, they were. Nowadays, the number one product she sells now, surely Super Focus is one of the slowest moving products here. But for her, she's always selling a lot of them. Send me one, send me two, send me three. All over all her workmates, the only product they know vitality, they don't know resveratrol, they don't care about colon detox, you know about Super what? Focus. It comes from conviction. She used it to show a customer what? Using it. Conviction is it's what salesmen use. If your conviction is low, if you're not having activity, I don't feel motivated, I am sluggish, I cannot wake up. Increase your conviction. Through motivation, through books, through activity, conviction. Very, very important for your team and for yourself. Hassan? Okay. So more money creates belief, and sell more. This is very important. Money creates a ripple effect in your business, no matter where it has come from. If it has come from profits, well and good. It has come from where? From commission, well and good. But if it is from deposits, you're in trouble. You're in trouble. People who eat people's deposits, they don't have conviction. Do you know why? Every profit they make, they are paying a debt. Every time the one who deposited has come back, they cannot even follow up anyone. How do you follow up someone to come and demand you? How many of us call people who are demanding us? And if you still have a team of people who are depending on deposits, my wife told me positive and negative puts you back at the same what? Place. People who are still eating, there's a of such a, it's even heartbreaking. You know what I'm talking about? Lenzel. And you'll earn what? Money. So they said they want the omega-3 and the colon detox. And I told them, okay, come and what of you. So after they had bought, there's a lady was Farida. Is it Farida? Who was sold to her. Of course, she sent the money. I gave to Nana to process, and she brought them their condition. They will do what? They will work. But this whole idea of like, supplying people and then you don't follow them. None of us use that. None of us use that. Building a strong genealogy. Now let's talk about genealogy. Now let's talk about MLM. For example, I'm an agent of MLM. For example, I'm an agent of Mercedes-Benz, $1,000. Mercedes-Benz, $1,000. Are we together? That one does not need insurance. If I sell one general policy, one, and maybe I onboard them, they say, if they could pay maybe 1 billion per year, something of the sort. But if I get that deal, I'll probably get 10% of 1 billion, which is about how much? 10 million. I don't need volumes for such. Even if I have one customer, in 2 months, no problem. It's designed like that. Are we together? If I'm selling, for example, there are even people who are selling land here in Kampala. Are we together? A piece of land is about $2.5 million, 10 billion. I sell it, I get 10%. How much is that? 100 what? Million. I don't need daily customers. I don't need volume. I just need a sale. But network marketing, sell 10 omega-3s and become revenue. Beyond some question. That's profit. How many points? How many points did you make from that? Are you? Eh? Not yet. So he didn't even make any money from that volume. He only made profit. That's MLM for you. If you want a brass, you only make 5% of 200 points. 5 times 200 is what? 5% of 200 of 200. 100. Birunji is whispering as if she knows, but